Hello guys, in this video, we talked about ShoeOnHead reacting to schizos. Let's just say, these people are crazy. Anyways, let's get into this video.
Men, what do they want? Money,
Man, we just want love for real, bruh.
status, fast, expensive cars? What is the ultimate male fantasy? Is it fame, fortune, three hot chicks at once?
Hell yeah,
brother.
hell
No,
yeah.
according to men on the internet, it's something a little more simple.
I guess that works. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty wholesome. What? It's literally just a fetish. Yo. Yo, apparently being happy is a fetish. Yo, did you know being happy was a fetish? Dude, this is the first time I knew. Shit.
Literally just a fetish. I fucking hate men so much. Men are why we...
You hate men for having a happy relationship. If this is how society is, I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say at that point.
can't have nice things.
Actually insane.
As I was working on an upcoming video, I made the terrible mistake of logging onto Twitter, where I saw this post. A montage from the anime Josie, the Tiger, and the Fish, a movie about a college student who's assigned to take care of a paraplegic girl, and spoiler, eventually they fall in love. Many men were yearn posting in the replies of this tweet and talking about how they wish
Yeah, that's pretty wholesome. Yeah.
to fall in love and would love a relationship like this. While
A normal relationship? Dude, that would be crazy to have. Nah, dude. Fuck. My voice is terrible, so I'm a bit sick. But no, that would be crazy to have.
mostly women, were absolutely fucking disgusted at this. Why would a bunch of men be fantasizing about being with a woman in a wheelchair?
Yeah, why would a bunch of men be fantasizing about being happy with a woman? Like, you know.
Seems pretty creepy and predatory, right?
Huh? What? Creepy and predator. Okay, hold on. Nah, let me think about this in a somehow their way. Let's see here. The woman has a hard time running away. Are you serious right now? That's how we think about it. And okay, buddy.
Also just unrealistic and problematic. Well, in this video, we are going to be talking about why so many...
There's partners that quite literally leave because of disabled stuff like this, and like people just go into hospital. Yet when a man falls in love with a woman like this, oh, he's the problem. Oh, yeah. You can't make this shit up, dude.
resonated to that clip and this movie, and why so many people are so confused as to why. We are also going to be reading some...
Is this what happens with niggas that just don't love themselves, bro? They just bash on men loving anything.
absolutely unhinged tweets, as usual, to get to the bottom of why such a wholesome post turned into, once again, another battlefront for the ongoing, never-ending gender war. Men versus women, women versus men, the male loneliness epidemic, the female loneliness epidemic, the dealing with dating apps. Do men prefer thin women or curvy women? Brunettes or blondes? Do women like dad bods or fit men? Do they like beards or clean-shaven? Oh yeah, that reminds me. Let's quickly get into
Bro, she does
sponsor.
ads so clean. I'm sorry though, I am not listening to your ad. I apologize. I'm sure this is a good
This precision
razor
allows the
though.
blade to extend just a thousandth of an inch beyond the shave plane, less than the thickness. And here's the best part: once you invest in a Henson razor, it's a lifetime purchase. The only thing you'll need to replace are the blades, which literally cost only 10 cents each. So once you own the razor, you'll be spending like $3 to
Henson razor. Me personally, I just use an electric razor, but
$5 on blades, compared
hey,
to the ongoing cost of buying expensive plastic cartridges. Henson's store offers a variety of colors and even a titanium version, so you can pick the razor that best fits your style. So if you're Shoe at checkout to get the 100 blades for free with your purchase. Your skin, your wallet, and your environment will thank you. Big thanks to Henson Razor for sponsoring this video, and thank you, the viewer, for not skipping the ad. You didn't skip the ad, right? Now, let's get back
no,
to the video.
no, I didn't. I would never. I would never do that. Me personally.
I am not an anime connoisseur. In fact, I basically know nothing about anime.
Anime is amazing. If y'all don't know,
I am probably the most tourist of all the tourists. Yeah, hi. I have a question. Was the upskirt shot necessary in order to advance the plot?
yes,
I watched
yeah,
Pokemon
yeah.
and Sailor Moon when I was a kid, and a few years ago I watched Beastars on Netflix. Legoshi, best boy. Not a furry, by the way. And honestly, that's about it for my anime consumption.
She's a furry. Don't don't listen to her, bruh. Nah.
Unless you're counting VTubers. If you're counting VTubers, I watch a lot of anime. But because of this clip going viral, I watched Josie the Tiger and the Fish, and well, I thought it was a good movie. I recommend watching it. I thought it was a really cute, good story. I only cried a little bit. And I completely understood what the tweet meant by calling it the average male fantasy. So, what was wrong with it? Why did this clip go so viral in such a negative way? Why were thousands of people angry at this post? Well, let us dilly-dally no longer and read some of these angry replies to get a better understanding.
They just don't like men happy. That's the understanding that I'm getting. They just don't like men happy at that point.
Understanding of what the issue is, shall we? Wholesome male fantasy, and it's fetishizing a disabled.
This is how you know someone's a D1 schizo. Holy shit. Fetishizing a disabled girl for him to control. You can't be real, dude. There's no shot you get this from this anime. There's no shot you even watch the anime if you.
Girl for him to
Okay.
control.
Okay.
Oh no. They think, oh god, why? Always
Like,
vulnerable,
what the
always
hell?
happy, always needs you. Pretty perverted. Where are these fan fictions coming from? There were like hundreds of tweets just like this. Why did they see a cute montage?
I feel like it's perverted in itself to just think this of a cute montage like this. Like, you have to actually just be mentally ill. Like, there's something genuinely not okay with you if you think like this.
Couple, a man and a woman happy together. I know, unheard of. Why did they see that and then
A man and a woman happy together. Traditional families. Huh? No. Shoo. We can't have traditional families. Like, you might not know this around these parts, but like with these schizos, you just can't have that, okay? You can't be doing that.
immediately come to these conclusions? Like, as someone who actually watched the movie, Josie is not always happy, and she's absolutely not portrayed as some like vulnerable ooh-woo
Yeah.
sex doll waifu.
Yeah.
She's boisterous, she kind of has a foul mouth, she's very sassy and headstrong. She like straight up.
But they don't care. You know why? Because they don't watch the fucking anime. And honestly, they probably don't care to just because of how miserable they are.
Calls him her servant, but she's also very depressed. She basically never left her house. She was basically a girl failure. As a former girl failure, I love to see representation in media. But they actually show her disability, like, not in a good way. Like, they don't romanticize it, they don't sugarcoat it. And I noticed, unlike a lot of movies, unlike a lot of romance movies, at least like the Hallmark kind, where it's like the stuffy male lead learning to live life from the quirky, cute female lead, he's already got his shit together, and she learns to live life from him. He encourages her to live her dreams, and in return, he learns to live life in a completely different way. And I thought that was really cool and sweet. Also, the animation was really good. Is anime good?
Yes. Watch Vinland Saga. It might make you cry, but you know, it's a good anime. Black Clover's also good. I'm watching that recently.
Sleeping on anime this entire time? His fantasy is that she becomes permanently disabled and
Also watch Fruit Basket, as it's a good romance anime, and
helplessly
I'll put
depends
this
on
on
him,
screen.
but can
Yeah.
still make him a sandwich.
How do you think this shit, bro? How do you make this shit up,
Sounds
bro?
about right. Oh my god, after watching the movie, these tweets are even more insane. But even putting the movie aside, just seeing that like cute montage out of context, where the
Nah, dude. It's only because men want women to be completely dependent. You know what I'm saying? They don't even want them to have a will of their own, dude. Oh my gosh. It can't be wholesome. It can't. It can't be.
Are they getting this? These are very clearly just two happy people. But because the caption was the average male fantasy, their mind immediately goes to the darkest, worst faith interpretation of this. The problem is these people can't see anything.
It's probably because they're so used to like reading books and everything, where like you know, the like romance books, where the man ties someone to a bed. You know what I'm saying?
Humanity in men.
Or ties someone up in a basement
They can't see any humanity in humanity.
because they're crazy, and so they think, oh, men must be like that too.
Humanity in general. Average male fantasy equals girlfriend with no agency who's completely physically dependent on you and forced into blanket subservience and compliance. Sounds about right. You males are weird for fetishizing physically disabled women.
Gotta be crazy. Gotta be retarded. You gotta have something wrong with you, bro. Nah. Holy shit, dude.
Average male fantasy is having a physically disabled girl that they can abuse however they want. Got it. Not to be that guy, I'm gonna be that guy. The infantilization of the physically disabled here is a little, dare I say, ableist. The implication here that people in wheelchairs cannot find love, and if they do, the person who loves them literally just loves them because they can't run away. Weird.
Most definitely. Yeah. I feel like it also might be because you know, women are jealous of other women, even if they're not real, technically in this case.
Men can't even be nice to their healthy and normal girlfriends. Well,
They'd be all positive about everything until like true happiness and like something good actually happens to whoever they're being positive to.
Makes you think they'll be able to handle a disabled person as their lover?
Average men can't even be nice to a healthy and normal girlfriend. I'm sorry for whoever hurt you, buddy, but most people just aren't mean, in my opinion, anyway. But sure.
Whoa, normal? What do you mean by normal? These people are just so ableist, chat.
Also, yeah, what do you mean by normal? Because most men literally aren't even seen. Like, dead ass. Like, most men in the dating market just aren't seen.
You believe it? Chat? I don't even live stream. Who's chatting? I'm disabled, blind.
She's schizo.
I showed this to my boyfriend. He says, I love you because you're you, and you make my days happier. So what if I have to drive you places or help you with cooking and cleaning? I would have done that anyway.
I'm disabled, blind. So yeah. Yeah.
Disability has nothing to do with it. I love you.
Because that's normal. Yeah.
Ma'am, I don't know how to tell you this, but, your boyfriend is a rapist. Sorry you had to find out this way. You showed this as fantasy because it's not true for the majority of men who participate in abuse of disabled people. No. Oh, the fantasy is the woman appreciates his efforts to make her happy.
Bro, I'm sorry, but both men and women, most of them don't want to, like, you know, most women aren't schizo. Actually, I take that back. But most women aren't out there to hate you, I feel like.
Stop lying and abusing women and the disabled.
It goes both ways. Like,
oh, meds, schizo.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even know that f***ing guy. What do you mean stop abusing women and the disabled? Bitch, who are you? Also, the majority of men participate in abuse of disabled people. Are you?
What man are you looking at?
Okay. The majority of men are not abusers.
I feel like the majority of men are at their house just chilling.
That is a very, very small minority of men.
Yeah.
The majority of men are men that just wake up, take a shit, get out of bed, take a shower, go to work, come home, and wait for GTA 6 to come out.
Yeah.
That is the majority of men. Men commit 95% of all rape, but okay. Barging into the romance
How do you even get that number one? Also,
section of Barnes and Noble, like,
what?
Attention, everyone! Rap. Where is that coming from? So close, this is fetish content. Ah yes, the dirtiest, most taboo of all fetishes.
Guys, this is fetish content. A wholesome anime girl, you know, actually getting love. You know, my bad.
A happy relationship.
Yeah.
Honestly, in 2025, that might be true. Oh, you want?
Yeah, people just be toxic nowadays, just straight up. So that she might have a point.
A wife and kids? You sick fuck. But this is literally just a perverted fantasy.
Like, of all things, though, you think this is a perverted fantasy? Like, out of all things. out of all things. Yeah, you know what's the funny part? The books and everything that women read. I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of them are just holy shit. Like what the fuck? Those aren't perverted. Those aren't perverted. They're just yes, queen to these people.
LMAO. You think it's a perverted fantasy because, how do I put this nicely? You are a pervert. Literally seeing a cute montage of a male and female character having fun together, being.
And they somehow extrapolate that to some perverted fantasy of trying to lock someone up or trying to make someone completely dependent. You can't make this shit up. Like how?
Up together and being like, rape! He's a rapist! This is a fetish! Are these people okay? Stop watching porn. Wait, this is a woman. Okay, stop reading Taken.
No, they definitely do.
The werewolf.
They do both. They're crazy.
The fuck you read. I swear to God, some of the shit women read would make the most depraved internet gooner blush.
Yo.
I've been told.
Yo.
This is literally just a fetish. Okay, listen, I'm not gonna pretend there's nobody out there who's like, she can't run away, she has no legs.
Yeah, but that's not most people. And my bad for the pause.
There's nobody out there who has
she crazy, but no, that's not most people whatsoever, though. I mean, can it be brought up? Yeah, but in this instance, is it even worth mentioning? Like,
crippled, disabled fetish. Okay, I've been on the internet for 20 years. I've been on DeviantArt. I've seen.
Oh, DeviantArt. Oh no. I was into that at a young age. Oh no.
You wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
But the majority of people, probably most, if not all the people responding to this, do not have a cripple fetish, okay?
Yeah.
In fact, her being in a wheelchair basically has nothing to do with it. Much like how females coom over, like, vampires or, like I said before, the billionaire werewolf fantasy. This is just the average male fantasy distilled down to its most extreme. So what is the...
Except this isn't even I don't even say this is extreme whatsoever. Like, with the billionaire werewolf thing, that's like literally strong, rich, handsome with status. But this is literally just wholesome anime woman chilling. Like, I don't...
The average male fantasy. The average male fantasy is the fantasy of both men and women alike. It is simply to love and to be loved. But more specifically, the male fantasy is to be a protector and a provider for those that they love. Put a pin in this because we are going to come back to this in a big way, trust me. The average male fantasy is being a globally known terrorist.
Whoa. Whoa. Yo, tell me how you get this shit as a terrorist. You get this. You get what was said originally. Huh? I don't even know how you connect those dots, bro.
See, is that a woman who isn't fat?
Okay, this just isn't true. Well, it is for okay. If you're fat, depending on how fat you are, men are still gonna love you. Okay, me personally, that's just not my type, but I'm not gonna go into that.
The average male fantasy is actually job security. You know what? These guys may have a point here. Pedophile alert. Men want disabled child wives. Average male fantasy is a disabled child.
A child?
More proof that...
Does she look like a child compared to the guy?
That men are pedos. That's a little...
Compared to the guy in this world, the quote-unquote child looks older than the guy.
So, first of all, she's literally older than the guy. The guy is 22 and she is 24.
Okay.
In anime years, he is practically hag-maxing. And yes, she may be physically disabled, but aren't all men mentally disabled in their own special way?
Okay, even if that's true, you just didn't have to say that, man. That's just... Damn, bro. Let's just go for shots, bro.
At least the ones in my audience. They will freely admit this.
You're not wrong.
Maybe she, the older woman, is taking advantage of this sensitive young man. Have you ever thought of that? She looks like an 11-year-old child. Where are her breasts? First of all...
Hey, chat. Yo, if any of you, or if any of you have a girlfriend or are a girl that is petite, you're a child, bro. Like you just, yeah.
Really
Even if you're an old woman that has none, you're still a child, bro.
weird way to say that. She looks like a child. Show me her titties. Also, I love how like when anime women have huge boobs.
Also, yeah, if they have huge tits, like, you know, you're like, what the fuck? Men are so gross, bro. Why would they want this? When they don't, oh my gosh, dude, they're like, make up your fucking mind, dude.
It's disgusting, Coomer brain or whatever. But if the anime woman has small boobs, she is a child and you're a chimo.
Yeah.
Fucking win. Also,
It's
if
crazy.
they had big boobs, they'd absolutely be like, wow, look at this sexualization of the disabled. Also, you know, like adult women can be flat-chested, right?
Yeah.
Like, that actually exists.
No, they just don't want men to win. That's the core front of this. They just don't want men to win. Whatever it is, they just don't like men whatsoever.
In real life.
It's genuinely just crazy and sad.
Like adult human women can have small boobs. We love all titties here on the ShoeOnHead channel. All titties is good titties. End of story. Women fantasy. A boyfriend with depth and a loving, soft, deeply caring.
I don't know what woman fantasy you're looking at, buddy. I don't know what the fuck you're looking at, buddy.
Men's fantasy. 12-year-old anime.
No, don't get me wrong. This is a common in core front, but this just isn't a thing, bro.
Girl who looks and speaks like a toddler. Also notice how she's literally the shape and size of a child. Yuck. Have you people ever seen a child? No, you're all childless.
Yeah, they're childless. They probably grew up without any parents too, or at least one parent without in the household. That's why they hate men or hate women so much, dude. Because they didn't have both parents in it. Like, I genuinely believe if you hate women or hate men, that means you just didn't have both parents, or at least both parents like in your life actively. Because there's no shot. Like,
silly me. She's not even that short. She's just sitting. See, like when they're laying side by side, she's like a full-grown adult woman.
Yeah.
Why do these people look at this and immediately think of child rape? Go to therapy.
Crazy.
And listen,
Genuinely just crazy.
Get a little weird, right? Like, excuse me, Poo Poo Pee Pee Chan is
9,000-year-old, you know.
1,000 years old. And
yeah.
This is Poo Poo Pee Pee Chan.
Yeah, it's crazy.
This does not even look like a child.
Yeah.
This looks like a cute woman. This is like a random rant, but I feel like there are no more cute women nowadays. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have all like the Insta baddies, the he-thoughts, the e-girls.
It's kind of just sad, yeah.
The muscle mommies.
Because the thing is, even the e-girl, that's probably like the most quote-unquote cute that it's gonna be.
Babes. The boy babes. But I feel like every woman is just hot now. Which, by the way, I don't think is healthy for the male psyche whatsoever. You shouldn't wake up.
No, probably not. Because, you know, you just get used to it at that point.
Be able to scroll through pictures of, like, the hottest woman you've ever seen in your life, like, 20 times before you've had, like, your morning cup of coffee. You shouldn't log in and immediately be one-shotted by 10 tens all day. As if that wouldn't make you go insane. As if that wouldn't make you crash out. Like, back in the day, you'd probably see, like, one fine dame on your bus ride to work, and you'd think about
and then get married with it and everything. Yeah.
40 years until the day
used to be wholesome and everything, but now yeah, that's not a thing anymore.
That's how it should be. Now every woman is like a crazy, hot, unobtainable Instagram goddess with the fattest of ass. Zoomers don't know how good we had it. You'd go to Blockbuster and the 21-year-old cashier behind the counter would be the most adorable woman you've ever seen. No Botox, no lip filler, just a pure soul, full of joy.
Yeah, y'all had it good, huh? Yeah. Meanwhile, us Gen Z and everything, we're just in the trenches, huh? It's crazy.
And now women are full of hate and SSRIs, but they're hot. They're hotter than they've ever been. They're hotter and more depressed than they've ever been in history. Sad. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, anime.
Wait, it's so derailed. You just don't even know.
Today, could you tell?
Yeah, I bet. But no, she was being real with that.
A big titty woman with the face of a 16-year-old that is useful for cooking, cleaning, and sex. Women's fantasy gets treated like a queen and a man who keeps tracks of our periods so he can take care of us. I think I speak for a lot of women here when I say our fantasies do not, in fact, include men tracking our periods.
I was like, isn't that like a bit schizo? Shit. I mean, maybe some women like that, but fuck.
Personally,
Okay.
my husband was like, honey, just a reminder you're in your luteal phase. I'm taking the kids. They like to pretend they want this, and then they beat their wife when dinner isn't ready or their son when he's misbehaving. First of all, I'm sorry that
I'm sorry that happened to you, right? And I'm sorry to tell you, but most men aren't like that. Most men wouldn't even think of doing that. I'm sorry.
to you. But there are in fact good men out there. I've seen them. Some may be in this very audience.
Oh my gosh. Oh, she's talking about me, guys. She's talking about me.
Sorry, I couldn't keep a straight face. This is the ShoeOnHead audience. You're all gremlins.
Bro,
Male fantasy equals
bro,
a woman
no,
that can't run away
that.
from him. A woman that's dependent on him. Interesting. When men are involved, it's basic survival instinct to assume the worst. Men are guilty until they prove themselves innocent.
Holy shit. Guys, if this I don't even know how to explain this to a dumbass. Hold on. Let me think real quick. Oh, okay. If everyone thinks like this, the world would be in ruins right now. Men are guilty until they are proven innocent. Imagine if the justice system worked like that. How do you prove yourself innocent? This is why people have such a huge problem with false accusations. Because how do you prove yourself innocent? You can prove someone guilty easily. How do you prove someone innocent? You know how hard it is to prove? Like, holy shit. You gotta be crazy, dude. Like, genuinely. Holy fuck. I saw this one video being like, yo, all men should start in jail. They should start in jail when they get born, nigga. You gotta be retarded. Like
You know
jeez,
what?
dude.
I take my opinions back on free speech. I changed my mind. No more free speech until you bitches learn to behave. A woman's fantasy is a man who won't rape her, and a man's fantasy is raping a woman.
How do you see this shit? From what lens do you see this shit? What the fuck?
I'm sorry, where is the rape, ma'am? Maybe that's how you see it, because you're brainwashed to hate men. So true.
Yeah.
I hate how, but in reality, women are the real demons here. Oh god.
Why do y'all hate each other's gender, nigga? It's not that hard, bro. Most people aren't like this, bro. Get a grip on reality, please. Shit.
Damn it. We just want a happy relationship. Is it so much to ask for? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, look,
Yeah.
more misogynistic gooner fantasy slop written by misogynistic gooner men. This is why 70%.
Yo. Misogynistic gooner men. You know, liking a wholesome, relationship with a woman. She's not even hot. She's just a cute woman. Yeah, you're a gooner, bro. You just...
of anime is garbage.
Oh, okay.
Here's the thing, that misogynistic gooner fantasy slop written by misogynistic gooner men was actually written by Saiko Tanabe, a woman. A woman wrote this story.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I feel like a very important detail everyone is sleeping on when they covered this was the fact that this is very much the female fantasy as well. A man loving you for who you are despite your flaws, literally sweeping you off your...
But they don't even want to think about that though. They're too focused on just hitting men. Like just straight up.
Your feet and carrying you around on adventures, helping you live out your dreams.
I feel like this is just everyone's fantasy. Yeah.
Your fears and supporting you through the good and bad times. You're going to...
Unless if you're, a bit mentally ill, but
sit here and tell me that's not the female fantasy too? Is this not the basic female fantasy? Is this not the knight in shining armor coming to rescue you and falling in love with you? Why are there so many women so mad at this? Are men now the hopeless romantic?
yes. But we're not gooners. Yes. I'm glad we came to an understanding. I'm kidding.
Are men now the ones yearning for a fairy tale romance? Is this why all the Disney remakes are like, she's not gonna be saved by the prince, she's a strong, independent woman?
Yep.
Meanwhile, men still want to be the prince, men still want to be the knight in shining armor. Men are like, I will save you from your monotonous 9-to-5 job. I will give you a house and babies. And women are like, no.
No, I don't want any of that. I must be a boss babe. I must get my own money.
I must be an actuarial consultant. Be gone,
Like,
vile
bro, if I didn't have to work, like, I'm fine with being a housewife, but as a husband or whatever. Like, I don't see why people hate on this shit. Like,
misogynist. Is that what is occurring here? Also, that aside, there literally is a gender swap.
I feel like it's just better for,
version of this story called
you know,
The Perfect World. It is
it to be like this.
Mango. I don't know. Do not come for me, weebs. Men will statistically leave
It's manga, by the way, to anyone wondering.
their wives and partners the moment they find out they're disabled or have a life-threatening condition. You're right, it is a fantasy.
It's not most men. Also, just terrible humans, terrible people do that in general, both men and women.
Actually,
You know,
that study was debunked by the authors themselves, who admitted they did the math wrong. It's actually not much higher, but then again, even if it was, and it happens, I've seen it happen to people. It's terrible. Marriage should be through sickness
forever.
and through health, but that's not really the point here. And the fact that so many people are focusing on the wheelchair part of this just proves that they just don't get it. The ones of pure mind and pure soul get it, but these fucking semen demons out here,
Yeah,
they don't
but
get it.
yeah,
Not all semen demons. The amount of people in comments who just don't get that men want a cute, loving girlfriend is beyond me. They call them
oh, it's Scoochon. Yo, I love Scoochon. Yeah,
for wanting actual
good VTuber. Yeah,
love and not a girl boss who only wants your money. Ah, thank you, a sane person. Hopefully the replies aren't full of people
it's gonna be schizos. I almost guarantee it's gonna be schizos. It's gonna be
calling him a
schizos.
pick me alert.
Yep.
Least obvious pick me.
You gotta be, you gotta be a pick me for saying a sane take, bro. Like, honestly, what the fuck is wrong with you, Scoochon? Like,
Pick me, please. Hope he picks you, sis. Pick me, pick me, pick me. An incel could have written this. Fuck. Why are so many VTubers either pick me's or racists?
yeah, you're both a pick me and a racist,
You
dude.
mean why do so many female VTubers disagree with you? Why so many
Crazy.
aren't towing the mainstream liberal feminist NPC line? Because they can. See,
Because, a lot of them actually have a head on their shoulders. Not all of them. No, don't get me wrong. But
the most
a lot of
powerful
them.
weapon women have against other women is social ostracization. You don't want to be seen as a pick-me or a racist, so you
Yeah, it's
keep your
crazy.
mouth shut in order to survive in female social circles.
Yeah.
But in the cases of VTubers, virtual YouTubers, they're basically anonymous. They can say anything they want. They're
Yep.
basically wearing a mask.
And even if they were quote unquote pick me, wouldn't you want people to like you? Like, let's think about this real quick. Wouldn't you want people to like you? Like what constitutes someone as a pick me?
They're free from the chains of the eternal HR Longhouse. But apparently, even being anonymous online does not save them, because they still get doxxed for simply not
Damn.
hating men.
Because I dared say I support men. You were doxxed. That is crazy.
Lovely. Maybe I should save this rant for a different video someday. Moving on. Men are why we can't have nice things, by the way. First of all, men make all the things.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Also, I just realized it was a man saying that. It was a whole-ass man saying men are why we can't
Nah.
have nice things.
I don't think he knows. I don't think he knows what gender he is, dude. I don't think he knows what sex is. Nah.
I don't deserve this trophy. This is for you, sir. This is for you. I'm not listen, I make women jokes. I'm very critical of feminism and propaganda aimed at women. But you will never catch me in a million years saying some like women are why we can't have nice things.
Yeah.
I have a mom. I have female family members. I have
Yeah. She's actually mentally sane. Well, somewhat.
female friends.
Well, I don't know.
They all have a
maybe
daughter.
she's just
Women
smart.
can make the world a beautiful place, and like men, can be flawed and deserve criticism, like anyone else. But there's something genuinely so cucked about people who put down their own gender or race. Oh god, race. Self-hating white people. Don't get me started.
Yeah, I don't know why people like. How do you hate your own race? How do you hate your like? I don't get it, bro. People just be hating for no reason.
White people. White people are so evil. I hate being white. White people can't dance. White people.
Yeah, you're literally the whitest motherfucker in the room. Can't be serious. that says the N word just casually over and over.
Animal food is so gross.
Like, bro, and the thing is, bro, I'm not even mad at racist that much. Like, if you're gonna be racist, at least be openly to me. You know what I'm saying?
You're not getting into Wakanda, bro. You're not getting
Yeah.
invited to the cookout. Enough. But yeah, women were not the only ones who had a problem with this. There were a lot of men who
She would get invited to the cookout, though. That's for sure.
didn't quite relate to this being the average male fantasy. It's fine to love the disabled. I didn't need to remind you that. But you glorify it? This anime is certainly Marxist propaganda. The movie is
It's gotta be. It's gotta be, dude.
about him taking a job as her caretaker, and when he learns of her dreams, he makes it his mission to help her dreams come true. So it is Marxist propaganda to help a disabled person pursue their dreams?
Yep.
Yeah, it's woven in. Empathy
Yeah. Empathy is the target of
is the target of propaganda. Marxism
Okay.
is a girl in wheelchair. I love this. Empathy is the target of propaganda. Every piece of media that makes you feel empathy is communist.
Yeah, it's gotta be. It's gotta be communist, dude. Like, honestly. I don't know how we didn't see it sooner. I don't know, like, this person's just too smart for us. We should just follow whatever they say. Cause, like, jeez, dude.
Brain
That person on Twitter, like, they got their head on straight.
rot. If you're at the point
Trust.
where you see this, and you're thinking of communism,
No, that's communism, dude. It's gotta be.
you need to log off. You are unwell. I'm sorry, but when I reproduce,
Genuinely though, log off, please. Please go outside. You need help. Yeah.
I don't want a high probability of my offspring being mentally or physically retarded. We need a better class of incels whose bar is higher than the retarded.
What the fuck?
She's not retarded, she has a spinal injury that's not genetic. Also, what
Yeah.
is this LARP? I love how everyone is just kind of having like a normal conversation.
Just have love with whoever, like, as long as it's, legal, of course. Like, jeez, I swear someone was about to take the thing I was about to say context. Just have love with, whoever you actually love, as long as it's legal.
Conversation about this clip, and this guy just comes out of nowhere like, I would never put my pure white seed in such a vile creature. Like, you absolutely know this guy has a non-white girlfriend. They all do. All these, like, I hate white people women always have white boyfriends. All these
Yeah.
I hate non-white people boys always have non-white girlfriends. I don't know
Yep.
what it is, but I've seen it too many times. I guarantee you, when this man logs off of his Black Sun Roman statue Twitter account, he's clapping Latina booty cheeks. My fantasy is not
It's crazy.
being a simp, but okay. Fellas, is it simping to love a woman?
To love a woman, yo, it's simping to love a woman. If you want a genuine, actual relationship, that's gotta be simping, dude. It's gotta be. Swear, niggas be crazy.
Nah, this is not the male fantasy. That man is a beta male. If she wasn't in a wheelchair, she would leave him for Chad. Fellas, is it beta to love a woman? This is not.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be.
This is some gay shit to be.
It's gay to love a woman. It's gay. It's beta, and it's just not alpha enough. If you love a woman, like, okay, buddy. Okay.
Fellas, is it gay to love a woman?
Yes.
No pussy does to a motherfucker. Brother, I've seen what pussy does to a motherfucker, and it's far worse. The
Yeah.
average male fantasy
It's terrible. People would literally kill for that. It's
is
shit.
taking care of their crippled wife. I don't think I've ever had that fantasy before. I thought it was gonna be about going on some quest to.
It's just to simply love a good woman. I don't know how it's that hard to
With
understand.
a dragon to win the princess or something. It is. That is the
It's
average
yeah,
male fantasy.
it's both. Yeah.
But there are
Oops, sorry.
no dragons to slay. There are no princesses.
Yeah, it's
to
an
slay.
actual just, it's like realistic.
But there is that little old lady in the grocery store who can't quite reach that top shelf. There's that heavy box the pretty girl you work with can't quite lift herself. There's that jar of tomato sauce your wife can't quite open. There's that Lego set your little son can't quite put together himself. Or there is this paraplegic girl who wants to see the ocean. This is the Princess and the Dragon story.
Yeah,
And
just realistic. Genuinely realistic. They can't even see that though. They can't see that.
despite what many are told, men do have a lot of love to give. And they want some kind of
Love. Men have love to get. No. Nah. Nah, she must not know us. Nah, I can't. Nah.
Excuse or mechanism to show that love. In a world where men expressing themselves is either seen as toxic or gay. And
Yep.
one way of expressing
You have to be a gay, toxic, or just simply a simp, dude. Like you just got to be a cuck if you express love for someone. Like you have to be, or a glazer, bro. Like I hate that. I hate all of those words, dude.
that love is solving problems.
Yeah.
Men fucking love solving problems. I don't know what it is. They also love reading Wikipedia articles. The amount of times I walked over and my husband
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
was reading a random fucking Wikipedia
Based husband. Yeah.
article about like the world's tallest buildings or like a random battle in World War
No,
II.
this shit is just fun, man. It's just a good way to pass the time.
I didn't know if this was autism or what, but apparently it's a man thing. And
Yeah.
yes, men love
Wait, women don't do that? No, it's just good to pass the time.
problems. And in a world that makes them feel useless, makes them feel like they have no purpose, men desperately feel like they need to prove their worth. They are desperately looking for a purpose in life. So it is not at all shocking.
Does that mean we're attention seekers? Does that mean we're pygmies? Yo.
Shocking to me that the modern young man is seeing a clip like this and longing for this. A lot of modern men don't have a chance to prove themselves, to make something of their lives. They don't have a chance to provide anything for anyone because they don't have anything to provide and they don't have anyone.
Yeah.
They are doing everything their grandfathers did, but seeing none of the results.
Yeah.
They're lost.
It's truly sad. Just because of people's standards and everything now. It's just truly depressing.
What can they provide? And as I said earlier, her being in a wheelchair is the protector and provider instinct taken to a extreme. And yes, it is a fantasy, considering if you ask anyone who's actually in a wheelchair, they know it's not all butterflies and rainbows, and they know that it's hard on relationships.
Yeah, that's most definitely. People in like wheelchairs and just physically disabled. Oh my gosh, it's so hard for them to find relationships. I actually feel so bad for them, genuinely.
It can be difficult.
So what? Imagine one of them seeing these comments, being like, "Oh my gosh, men are just terrible. Men want to manipulate you and everything, bro. Like what the fuck? Just some people just have problems."
On their partner. But just like in the movie, it's not shown as butterflies and rainbows. Josie feels like a burden. But towards the end of the movie, the guy takes on that burden. Not because he gets something in return, but because it's his duty. Because it makes her happy, which makes him happy in return.
Yep.
Loyalty, duty, virtue.
Making people you love happy makes you happy? No. Nah.
Acts of service, big or small, men live for that shit. And yes, these are stereotypes. Not everyone fits into these boxes, blah, 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 blah. But for the most part, it's true.
Yeah.
When many men look at this relationship, that is what they see. And a lot of modern women are looking at this relationship and being disgusted because
he wants to entrap her. He has to.
It's the
You can't be serious, dude.
Of the strong, independent woman they've been sold.
They've been conditioned to actually,
told
have.
they need to be.
Yeah.
A modern woman crafted by modern Disney for modern audiences. Unlike the Hollywood crafted modern woman, this woman does need her man. She is not strong and she's not independent.
I feel like this is what happens when society just breeds weak men and people that just don't have a good family, a good household system. You see stuff like this and you think of these depraved thoughts when this shouldn't even be possible, in my opinion, to think. How do you think of something such as this?
At least physically. This doesn't mean she's like an empty vessel with no thoughts or freedom. No, in fact, in the movie, Josie does roll away from him a few times. It's a fantasy not because of a power imbalance, but because the man has a tangible purpose, and the woman is willingly and lovingly letting him fulfill that purpose.
Because I can depend on you. I know that if I ever feel frightened, I can just reach out to you.
Men simply want something good to die for.
Wholesome anime? No, that can't be real.
To make it beautiful to live. This manifests in a lot of ways, but the most common is having a loving partner and or a family. Something unobtainable to many people nowadays. So yes, literally one of the most normal things ever is becoming a fantasy.
Yeah,
Sad.
it's
Also, men will deny
extremely
this, but
sad.
you absolutely have a biological clock. It may not hit in your teens or your 20s, but one day you're going to have a dream. You have a little daughter making you pancakes with your wife
No,
in the morning, and you're not going to be able to get it out of your head.
No.
And that is the male biological clock. Everything you do, the money you make working that grating 9-to-5 job, it will all be for something bigger and more important than yourself one day. You will come home to a warm and happy home, greeted by people who care about you, and love you, and rely on you, and everything will make sense then. Until
my DNA has an influence on. No. She's got to be crazy. She's just got to be lying.
then you'll just be on the internet, being called a misogynist, for wanting something bigger and more important than yourself. For
Yeah.
wanting something beautiful and normal. And that is the average male fantasy.
And the sad thing is, I feel like this is just gonna get worse.
That and 3 hot chicks at once. Hell yeah!
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah.
So that was that little video. Men in the comments, let me know. Am I correct? Is that the average male fantasy?
Nah, it's to have actually 3 wives, no children, just chilling, you know what I'm saying?
Or is it not that deep?
Like that one guy from Demon Slayer.
Men and women in the comments, what is your fantasy? And no, I don't mean that. I don't want to hear about how you want to be crushed by a 12-foot futa. That is between you and God. Not you and ShoeOnHead. I mean, what is your ultimate dream? Do you want to travel the world? Do you want a nice big family one day? Do you want to own a farm? Do you want to live in a shed in the woods and make pipe bombs? Let me know in the comments and I will see you
So not any schizo shit. Jeez.
soon with a new video.
Been a genuinely good creator, ShoeOnHead. I'll link this video in the description. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Have a nice day. Make sure to subscribe, by the way, if you enjoyed. Yeah.